welcome to the 2021 Greensboro Day School All-School Closing Ceremony. Lauren Saar is now going to sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's heavy light what so gladly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, these bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Lauren. Hello, Bingle Nation. Thanks to our community, our entire community, GDS accomplished something that only roughly 5% of schools nationwide were able to do this year. Welcome all students back to campus on time and in a safe setting. Yes, we've missed our parents, we've missed integrating across the divisions, and we've missed each other's smiles. But there's a lot we didn't miss. In fact, in so many ways, GDS students and teachers didn't skip a beat. Senior painted parking spots, Spirit Week, an outdoor arts festival, junior kindergarten and senior buddies, Bingle games, clubs, senior internships, prom, global goals projects, squid dissections, firing up the kiln, senior suites, nature hikes, second grade windmill project, third grade biography day, fourth grade poetry readings, PA meetings, Bingle Dash, Bingle Pause for Service, state championship appearances in athletics, science Olympiad, scholastic arts competitions, and much, much more. And now let's think about the joy we found in some of the new, like coffee trucks, a new entrepreneurial problem-solving class, Thirsty Birds, the Bingle Spirit Cup, outdoor classes, lunches, table tennis under the tents, esports team, middle school intramurals activities after school, drive-by parades, and a big 50th birthday. In my all-school closing remarks last year, I stated that GDS would be transformed by the changes we have endured, and we have done just that. Our future is bright, and we look forward to seeing our parents back on campus, adjusting our guidelines appropriately, folding old traditions back in, and welcoming new traditions to Bingle Nation. Students, I thank you for embracing change and practicing guidelines that do not come naturally for any child or adult. You gave it your best shot, and because you did, our campus remained open. Teachers, faculty, and staff, a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Those words by Christopher Reeve perfectly define how you showed up this year. You are GDS heroes who put students at the center of your work. Your demonstrated courage and can-do attitude make me a better leader and make GDS a better school. Thank you. And parents, I thank you. We trusted you to do the right thing, and you did. You quarantined out of safety and respect for the entire community, and because you did this, we remained open. You asked questions, you provided feedback, and you supported the faculty and staff in so many ways. Thank you. GDS's commitment to developing the intellectual, ethical, and interpersonal foundations for our students lived at the heart of what we did each and every day this school year. And despite this year's many challenges, we stayed the course and remained GDS together. I now would like to introduce our Alumni Director, Michael Sumner, class of 2004, who will present our Alumni Extra Yard Awards. Michael?
Hello, my name is Michael Sumner, and I'm the Director of Alumni Programs. Today, I have the privilege to present the 2021 Alumni Extra Yard Awards. Established in 2000, the Alumni Extra Yard Award is given to a teacher or staff member who goes above and beyond to impact another person's life, a program, or their community. Our first recipient is described with the following quotes. She comes to school each day with a huge smile, and she spreads that positivity to her students. Not only does she create a happy, fun-filled, and safe classroom environment, she has taught her students so much about the building blocks of learning. She has demonstrated grace and excellence during this year where teaching had to constantly change to meet the needs of each student's circumstances. During my child's numerous remote lessons, I witnessed her attentiveness, patience, quick problem solving, and consideration to not only my child, but the entire class. When we ended our sessions each day, I was thankful to have her be a part of our Greensboro Day School experience. Please help me in recognizing our first recipient of the Alumni Extra Yard Award, Mrs. Elizabeth Wilson, junior kindergarten teacher. Our second recipient is described with the following quotes. I cannot think of anyone who worked harder during this pandemic to keep staff and students on campus safely. Not only that, but her duties arguably increased the most on campus, and she remained a calming presence that served so many roles to so many different people in our community. Aside from her dedication and commitment to maintaining in-person learning, if you are lucky enough to have direct contact with her through your child's needs, you have experienced the kindness that is displayed with your child. While most of the GDS community may only have limited contact for the occasional concern, a handful of fortunate students see her daily and as a result, receive her encouragement. Giving an afternoon medication only takes a few minutes, but her reassuring smile or a quick discussion on a hard day shows the love and respect that she displays to all students. She takes every opportunity to educate the students on proper choices and how to live their best life. Please help me in recognizing our second recipient of the Alumni Extra Yard Award, Nurse Linda Register, Director of Health Services. Thank you, and congratulations again to our recipients.
Thank you, Michael. Now, please join me in watching a recording of Kyle Gilmer, last year's recipient of the James P. Hendricks Jr. Award for Excellence in Teaching, present the award to this year's Hendricks recipient at our closing faculty and staff luncheon earlier today.
I'm Kyle Gilmer, Middle School Assistant Director and the parent of two boys here at GDS. Today, I have the privilege of announcing this year's James P. Hendricks Excellence in Teaching Award. I was last year's recipient, and therefore I have this honor today. It was a truly humbling experience receiving this award, and it was even more humbling because I received the award in shorts, a t-shirt, and socks at my home. I'll probably be the only one that gets to receive it at my home. Although I received it at home, when there was no one around, my children and my parents came and visited, and my wife, I had the honor of working with you guys every single day, and that was the joy that I get every day to come to work. To receive this honor was a great, humbling experience, but to get to work with you guys was even more humbling because I get to experience it every day. Dr. Jim Hendricks was the fourth head of Greensboro Day School, serving from 1977 to 1986. Dr. Hendricks was known for his powerful teaching, and when he retired, a fund was established to honor one teacher each year with a James P. Hendricks Excellence in Teaching Award. Nominations are received from current students and parents, alumni, and faculty. This year, more than 30 of our faculty were nominated, representing potentially the largest number that we have ever received. My belief is that the high number represents a massive amount of gratitude that our GDS community is expressing during this exceptional year. Congratulations to all faculty for their many accomplishments under such challenging circumstances. The nominating committee appreciated each of the thoughtful comments. The selected teacher received parent, student, and alumni praise involving college success and adult life affirming effects. Yes, all the power of teaching that we admire can be found in this faculty member. I can also say with confidence that this teacher is widely admired and inspirational and supportive of all dimensions of Bingo life. Comments from one nomination strongly admired this teacher's support for the individual student even in rough times in the child's life. He teaches critical thinking, is respectful of all students and faculty, while genuinely enjoying the demanding work of teaching, especially during a pandemic. The quote, another nomination. He deeply cares about all members of the class, their well-being, and their learning. He has been a faculty leader and department chair, and a coach. One nomination mentions how his coaching led this student to a lifetime interest in running. Due to his caring and persistent attitude about the sport and all that one can accomplish. One alumni perspective mentions 3 of his students in one class that landed at one of the most prestigious universities in the country, and all 3 received collegiate recognition for their writing. Yes, he teaches writing as well as literature. Another comment mentioned that he treated us like adults. From the level of literature to the conversations that came out of class discussions. One perspective emphasized how this teacher, with skill and grace, showed particular respect for students' multinational heritage, something that students had never quite felt in the same manner. This teacher has always been a learner himself, looking and listening for ways to move his own knowledge and teaching forward. Following his undergraduate work at Notre Dame and a graduate degree from Wake Forest, he found his full-time teaching job here at GDS 27 years ago. And what a teacher he has been and will continue to be. It is truly my privilege to give this year's James P. Hendricks Excellence in Teaching Award to our friend and colleague, English teacher Tom Zopp.
Thank you, Kyle. Well, whether they're retiring, moving, or pursuing a new challenge, we wish our departing faculty and staff the very best with their next chapter. Thank you, departing faculty and staff, for your commitment and service to GDS. Remember, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. And now, please join me as we watch yearbook editors Dominique Bontempo and Larkin Owens, along with yearbook advisor Wendy Levine, who presented the yearbook dedication at our faculty and staff meeting this past Monday.
2020-2021 was a strange year in more ways than one. It became even stranger still when we had to create an adequate yearbook during it. When thinking about the words we could use to define the year, a few came up. Unprecedented, history-making, and new normal were just a small number of what was discussed, but none seemed to fit. However, we took a moment to think about the monumental effort the community put forward to keep us in school and together over the past year. Even when apart, we were one. Especially when together, we were one. Nothing, not even a global pandemic, could keep this community apart. Thus, the theme of the 2020-2021 Prowler is, Together, we are one.
As we all know, the year 2020 was fun, the least to say, with the whole pandemic and all. Not to speak for everyone, but COVID-19 was one of the hardest things to overcome or work with. So, on behalf of the yearbook staff and me, we would like to give gratitude to the COVID-19 response team. There isn't enough gratitude to give out to the team. Working with all the guidelines and precautions, we know it was not an easy process. COVID was also a challenge while making the yearbook, however, not nearly as challenging as opening up a school during a pandemic. Trying to provide a normal school year to what has become our new normal, making sure students wear their masks, socially distance, and provide a safer space. We learned about trust and transparency, but most of all, patience. With all that being said, we would like to thank you for your hard work. With your help, we were able to create a community where together we truly are one.
This year was a challenge to pick to whom we would dedicate the yearbook. So many people put forth extraordinary effort in helping the year happen, so we had a lot of people to consider. Over the course of a few weeks, edging into a few months, we put down names and discussed. We went through many, but one continually stood out. This person went above and beyond the call of duty this year, and everyone noticed. They are the poster child for grace under pressure. They are approachable, fair, and understanding. In their promotion of health and well-being, they set the standard for excellence. They made all students feel included this year, whether remote or on campus. They also accepted my many unannounced office walk-ins with yearbook questions with an answer and a smile. She has left a lasting impression on the community for over 15 years and will continue to do so moving forward. She was first a coach, then a middle school teacher, advisor, and K-8 teacher. She was next the PE department chair and health and wellness teacher. Her most recent role is assistant director of the upper school and dean of student life. Her work this year is only topped by the promise of what is to come under her leadership as the director of the middle school next year. On behalf of the whole yearbook staff, we would like to dedicate the 2020-2021 Prowler to Miss Kristen Tuma.
And now, our Executive Student Council President, Abby Samet, will ring out the 2021 school year. Abby will ring the bell 51 times, one time for each year of the school's history, which started in 1970. After Abby rings out the school year, I hope that you will stand wherever you are and join me in singing our alma mater.
Hi everyone, I can't believe that I'm already back here closing out the year. Though it's been an unprecedented several months, I commend each and every one of you for helping to keep our GDS community safe. I hope that everyone now takes the time to celebrate the end of the year and enjoy the summer. Now my kindergarten buddy Jordan is going to say a few words.
Have a great summer. Go Bengals.
Thank you again to our entire community for your extraordinary support. Have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you next fall.